everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen and welcome if this is your first time stopping by. So today's video is going to be something that I've never really talked about on my channel, but I feel like it's like a good go-to idea, if that makes any sense. I am going to be doing a video about what I keep in my makeup bag that I bring to work. So like my essentials that I need if I need to touch up or fix any problem that happens throughout the day on my face. Now, I always feel like this is really good to have in your work bag because there are moments where you don't know what's gonna happen. This morning, I had a huge problem for myself. I was getting these really, it's not huge, but for me to feel comfortable, I was getting this really interesting, weird dry patch right here next to my nose. And I've never had that before, but I had to actually remove the powder and the product that was here, and then I had to reapply some concealer and finish touching that up. And luckily I have the items to do that, but if I didn't have those items, I would have felt uncomfortable all day and my face would have not felt even comfortable talking to people because I would have, even if it's not noticeable to them, it was noticeable to me. So I always have an essential kit with me, and this is the stuff that I keep in here. I did just transfer all of my work makeup from this bag to the new Dooney & Bourke small cosmetic case, and I'm just going to show you the items I keep in here. Obviously, do whatever you feel is necessary, have what you feel is necessary. These are my essentials, and I thought maybe it could help some of you guys who don't know what to bring to work in terms of touch-up makeup or in school. This could really apply to a lot of different situations. So before we get started, please hit that subscribe button down below. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to join my family here on YouTube. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by Christmas, so I would love for all of you guys to help me with that. But other than that, let's get right into this video. So this cosmetic case is relatively small. This one that I was just using is also relatively small. You don't need something huge to bring to work to fit your makeup in. It can really be a small thing. You can get it for a free package. Like any of these Ipsy bags, if you guys are subscribed to Ipsy, these would work fine. Or you could just have the items loosely in the bottom of your bag. I do have some items that are honestly in the bottom of my bag, but I don't know, it's harder to locate those. So I'd rather have them all in one space, and so that's why I'm using this. So anything that has a zip closure that's not gonna have anything that's inside these, inside your makeup case that's gonna spill out, I think that's what I would suggest the most. And it's just easiest to keep it organized that way. So inside this case, I'm just gonna take out item by item and show you what I have in here, and I'll explain why I have the item in there just to give you guys an idea of what I personally use it for. So this item is self-explanatory. It is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Friendship. I have this on my lips right now. This is my go-to lip shade of the moment. It's either this one or XYZ. I did a haul about these from TJ Maxx, and I'm telling you guys, like, my life has been changed since I have discovered these. I feel like these are such a great formula. They last on my lips all day. They're not drying, and I think that it's just the perfect color. It doesn't look like I'm wearing anything, to be honest, or it does look like I'm wearing something, but it's not super obvious, which is kind of my goal when I put on makeup. So I have this in my bag because I've been wearing this every single day. I have it on right now, and then I can touch up throughout the day if I feel like I want to put that on. But on top of that, I also have a lip balm in here. So I carry the Vaseline Aloe Lip Therapy. When my lips get super dry, this is a really great product because it does have that aloe in it. It's calming for your lips, and it's just easy to have a pot. I have had like regular chapsticks as well. I mean, anything works. I just currently am going through this one. So the next item I always recommend having is a mascara. I like using sample size mascara so that I'm not lugging around a huge mascara wand or a mascara tube, and the Better Than Sex mascara is good. I have a ton of different samples. This is just honestly my most recent. I don't really use this to apply more mascara. I more use it if the color is fading or if there's flaking happening and I just need to kind of touch up my lashes. And it's always kind of just good for me to have this on hand. I actually even used this today. Again, I told you about that whole situation, and it kind of helped me counteract what was going on. So this is a really great item to have in your bag. Any kind of mascara would be good, your favorite or a sample size, whatever you want. But a mascara can always do wonders, and it'll help you a lot. The next item I have in here is this powder. Now this is the Physicians Formula Powder Palette Multicolored Pressed Powder in Buff. I've had this for so long, it's ridiculous, but I love this powder. So this usually has like a mosaic design here. But what I love about this is, one, it comes with a mirror, so anytime I need to touch up, I can just look in this mirror. And it comes with a powder puff, which I actually do use. And I use the powder puff because sometimes it's just easier to apply a powder with a puff. I also sometimes just use my fingers to apply it to very minuscule areas. Like right now I'm a little bit oily in right between my brows, so I just use my finger. And I'll just mattify my face really easy, and it's just super quick to use. I like that it has a good closure, and I can always count on this. I use this today. This is my lifesaver. If not anything else, bring a powder that has a little bit of color, so if you need to, you can kind of cover up any situation that happens throughout the day. Along with that, I would always recommend that you carry a concealer. So these are like my go-to items. If you want to do a full face, you need concealer and you need powder and mascara, and you are good to go. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. Mine is in the shade Light Beige. This is a really good concealer because it's lightweight, and you can put this on top of your makeup that you already have on. If you have like powder or something to do touch-ups, or if you just need it to cover up certain areas, like today I had to cover this up with concealer again and then repowder it, and it looked great. It's better to use a lighter concealer over a heavier concealer, because if you're gonna use a thicker concealer, it's more noticeable if you change a patch versus having like a really thin kind of serum-like concealer, and that is what this is perfect for. It's a really high coverage concealer, but it's really lightweight, and you will get the job done whatever you need. And it's awesome. Also, if you ever get tired throughout the day and you notice that your dark circles are showing, this is always something great to have. I'm so sorry for Daisy's jingling. She's playing with toys on the floor right now. So this is just a great concealer, and I highly recommend it. It's relatively inexpensive. Anything that works for you, just put it in the bag. So the next item I have is a blush duo. This has a highlighter and a blush. This is Pixie's Beauty Blush Duo in Peach Honey. And this is a new addition to my bag, and it's because if I ever have like an emergency and I need to reapply some blush, if some blush is faded, or if I put too much powder on, or anything, like if I touch up like my face area and there's powder and then it kind of runs off my blush, I would like to reactivate it. So I like having that. And then also, if you ever just need to pick me up in the middle of the day with your makeup, say you look tired or you notice that your highlight is fading, so this is always really, really awesome. Sometimes I'll just take my finger, pop it right here in that inner corner. It's gonna brighten that area up and make you look more awake again. And that's literally the main purpose for this highlight. Unless you just wanna add like, I don't know, some nose highlight in the middle of the day. I don't know what you're gonna wanna do. I just think it's a great thing to have, blush, highlight, and especially if it comes in a duo and it's compact, it is a good idea for me, and I highly recommend it. The next item I have is a brow pencil. This is my regular brow pencil. I have multiple of them for this specific reason. This is the Essence Super Last Brow Pencil, waterproof, in the shade brown. This is if my brows and this inner corner, sometimes when it gets oily, they start to wear off. So if they're starting to wear off, I like to have something that I can touch it up with, because my brows, like if it's not there, it's obvious because I don't have a lot of brow hair in this front area. So it's really, really important for me to have this, because I know that I've gone through this issue several times, and I need something to fix it on the spot. So this is essential for me, and I literally cannot go without it. But for some of you guys who may have thicker brows already, I would say that you might not have to worry about it, but this is just an essential for my specific kit. The next item I have is a MAC Travel Blush Brush, and I use this for this compact here. I have it in the shade, or the number is 167 SE. Any sample brush, this is literally the first one I could find when I was looking for one, when I was looking for one for my makeup set, and this one works really well for blush. I just can easily run it over. This is technically a powder brush, I believe, but it works for whatever you need. And it's really easy, compact, and it fits like really, really well in this case. The last thing I have are a pair of tweezers. You never know when something's gonna pop up, or you see something that you didn't see this morning, like say you see like a really dark eyebrow hair. You just never know when you're gonna need tweezers. So I always think that this is a really good idea to have them. Again, it's not anybody's, you don't have to do it for sure. This is my own personal opinion. Obviously, you don't have to do this if you do not want to, but I like to carry them around just in case. You just never know what's gonna happen. So that is everything that I keep inside my little makeup case. Everything fits in here nice and easily. Just zip it up and you're good to go. So I just throw this in my everyday tote. that I bring to work with me, and we're set for the day. I'm not saying that I have makeup emergencies every single day. I don't always reach in here except for maybe the chapstick or the lip product. But I do think it's always handy to have something just as kind of like a reassurance that like if something were to happen, that you could touch it up and you would still feel confident. I'm not saying you have to wear makeup to feel confident at all. I mean, that is everybody's own idea. Like they can do whatever they want. I personally feel more confident in a work environment with makeup on. I feel like it makes me look a little bit more put together and I feel better about it, but that's just my own personal preference. But I always think it's good to have that kind of backup system in case you need it, or in case you realize like you run out of time in the morning, you can't do your makeup. It's stuff that you can use on the go. I mean, you would literally have everything you need in here. If you guys have any questions about what I keep in here, or if you guys have any ideas of things that I may have missed that you keep in your everyday touch-up makeup bag, then let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, so that is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, as always, please leave them in the boxes down below. I would love to talk to you guys. I literally, like, it brings me so much joy when I get to talk to you guys and really engage with you, so leave your comments down below. Also, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and join my family here. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I love you guys. Bye.